This video was brought to you by Markus Bil, Elbilmek, ABRP, Stormberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We are now home getting ready for a Sunday drive of the Xpeng G6 Performance. You know, I wonder, is this the first time I've done a Sunday drive with a Chinese car? Well, okay. So, you know, I want to find out how far can we actually go. The trip meter here, the consumption number, is somewhat misleading. It's random whether it's correct or not correct. So there's only one way to find out then how far can we actually go, which is to drive the distance and see, can we go 600 kilometers? VLTP is 550, but most cars in the Sunday drive, or I should maybe call it the eco run, they can go a bit longer than the VLTP. So as usual, I have charged the car to 100%, and we're gonna drive as economical as possible. Oh yeah, look at this. So, you see, we are here in Yes Home, and we're gonna drive first over to Circle K Ringebu. We take the regular route, kinda, and then over Venebygdsfjellet. Don't see too much details there, huh? But the map is kinda scarce when it comes to waypoints. Huh? How far do you have to zoom in to see Ringebu? Really? And then this kind of pinch zoom is randomly work. Huh? Dude, Ringebu is there. What you see? I don't know why this doesn't. There's Ringebu. Yeah, because my finger is working great, but it's just that the pinch seems to not work that great. Okay. Anyway, the plan is to drive over here, and then over to Venebygdsfjellet, and then over to Koppang, Koppang, and then back to Oslo, or Jessheim. That is around 500 something kilometer loop. If we can go 600, we might go all the way to Alvdal. Right? Where the heck is it? Man, stop! Oh man. I was going to show you that here we have Folldal. You don't see the name until we zoom in. There we see Folldal. Wow. Okay, Folldal, and then, okay, that's a 600 kilometer loop. So you're gonna try to see if we can go. Okay, let's go then. All right, we're on the move, and as normal, you guys know the drill. We have to cruise at 80, at the speed limit on the speedo, which is slower than the speed limit. So we're driving under the speed limit. This is an eco run. Right now we have no fans, because remember that no fans is always better than only fans. Oh, Schwer transport. Is that gonna affect the auto steer though? Let me see. Oh, it is schnell. Ah! Okay, it was fine. It was fine. Okay. Because the LCC here might not be the best, but it's working okay. So yeah, you see the trip meter now actually shows correct. We consume 146 watt-hour per kilometer. It fluctuates fairly quick, but it's random because sometimes it doesn't work. You're supposed to exit the car, lock it, and then come back and open it again, and then it will reset. It tends to reset the distance and the time, but then the average is not reset, which is kind of confusing. Another confusing part is here. When you go here, there's a trip A and trip B, but the trip A, trip B here only refers to distance. Has nothing to do with what is here. And also, I have now set the distance here, remaining range to VLTP. But where do you set it? Okay, is it under vehicle? No. Is it under drive? No. Is it under driving assistance? No, it can't be. No, there's nothing to drive. No. Charging and discharging. But no, this is for charging, and this is power supply. Power supply. This is for vehicle to load. Okay, discharging. No, okay, it has nothing to do. Charging. Wait, charging. We have range display setting under charging. Why the heck is it here? It's totally unlogic to have it here. There is the dynamic and VLTP. Yeah, okay. We've been driving for 2 hours. We're getting close to Biri now. and the consumption is 137 watt-hour per kilometer. Wow, that is simply amazing. It means that if we have around 88 kilowatt-hour net capacity, we can drive 650 kilometers. Oh, that is better than Tesla, way better than Tesla, even better than the MEB cars. Skoda Enyaq, go home. So buckle up, guys. We're gonna go all the way to Folldal and Alvdal now. And okay, I have to run only fans right now because it was getting too hot. It is 19 degrees, but the sun is scorching from behind. And yeah, this is something people ask me. Hey, how is the wind? How is the roof here? You know, sun roof thingy. I don't feel any heat here. So that must be quite good heat rejection. Like, what the heck? You see, you use this button here to change the distance, the following distance. But you notice that if I click too fast, it doesn't register my clicks. What the heck is that? So you have to, like an old man, yeah, and then, wait a bit. Don't go too snel. Even if you go too snel, you see? I think I broke it. I mean, it should, as long as you heard a click, it should register. But it doesn't. This thing will drive me nuts, man. No, go snel. Go, yeah. We're getting close to Ringebu, and over here it's an average speed zone, and the car actually shows that we are in average speed zone, but that's pretty much it because it doesn't show you average speed, unlike a Tesla or the Korean cars. So yeah, it's strange. I tried to speed up to go faster than 80, but no, still. Yeah, okay. Right now the consumption is 140 watt-hour per kilometer. It has gone up a bit because we had some uphills. So yes, as usual, I would take my little break over here, grab some food and go to the restroom. Now we're going up the mountains towards Benebygdsfjellet, and you can see that over here the road is a bit bumpy. So I spent several days with this car now, and I should say something about the suspension. It's nice and soft. It's not as harsh as Model Y, but I feel like maybe the German cars are slightly better. I'm not sure. I haven't done a direct side-to-side test, but one thing I noticed is that okay, it is fairly soft, which I like, but sometimes it tends to be a bit bouncy. On the motorway, for example, I don't know, it feels like it bounces slightly too much for my taste, but I just came right from an ID7, but the ID7 didn't have DCC. I believe that the DCC actually makes the ride even better and more comfortable. But however, so how did I experience this G6 then? Well, we try to demonstrate. If I accelerate, the car dips, you know, I mean the nose goes up slightly, and then if I decelerate, the nose dips down a bit, because this car doesn't have any active control over the suspension. It's not like a smart suspension or some adjustable suspension or like that, right? So I mean, it's not a big deal. This is the nature of crossover SUV, But one thing I noticed, for example, in ID7, not directly comparable, but with some of the nicer suspension, when you hit a bump, the ID7, the ID7's nose doesn't go up that much. The suspension is able to travel to absorb that. But here, I feel like when you hit a bump, especially a speed bump, the nose goes up more. So, yeah, just explaining to you guys how I experienced the suspension here. So, but it's still pretty good, and also on these bumpy, rough roads, it doesn't kill my spine, which is the most important thing. We are now at the Venebygdsfjellet. It's nice weather today. Oh, the last of the summer. So yeah, see over here. We have mushrooms. Should I try to pick and eat these mushrooms? I'm not sure what it, wait, is that poop? No, it's a, okay. But if the mushroom doesn't contain red dots, or has strong color, maybe it's safe to eat. Okay, but maybe I'll just stay off the mushroom for now. So yeah, I have to show that now we're in the Highlands. The wind is blowing that direction. We are going that direction. We are currently at 1,100 meters over sea level. And this beast from the east made it here. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in the paint. Oh, nice. But I'm going to show you that now we are at 60%. We're done around 240 kilometers. We have roughly 1.2% underreported distance. And the consumption is 160 watt-hour per kilometer here in the Highland. Wow, that is amazing. Now I'm going to drive over to... come on. Going to drive over to... Okay, let me find it. There. Here, Folldal. Okay, just navigate to Folldal, and then over to the other valley. Yeah, generating route, sending data to China. Okay, start. You know why it takes some time? Because every time you try to navigate like this, there is a China boy doing the Google Maps lookup for you, and then you get this. We are now in Alvdal, and wow, it's like being in Thailand, you know, because you see that everything just looks a bit hazy. Yeah, not sure why, maybe higher moisture or something, but it is 24 degrees Celsius over here. Huh? 24! Wow, in winter it could be minus 24, but the consumption right now is 142 watt-hour per kilometer. Wow, and we are still in the high-ish lands. So you're gonna go downhill now, but we'll have a bit of headwind on the way south. But I'm gonna show you something funny, which is that if you click here and you click on Yesheim, wait, oh, come on, Yesheim, sending data to China. Did you know that there is a Yesheim in, wait, why is it so slow now? There is a Yesheim in Germany, but it's with the German double S, but it's Yesheim. Over there, and then it disappeared. And what the heck, man? And then it goes like this. Yeah, but also, so it can find addresses outside of the country, except for if I search for Ioniq Varberg, charging points, it cannot find it outside of the current country you are in. See, no result. You know, it's not, first I thought, oh, it was because we are too far away. No, it's not, because Varberg is not that far away. But if I search for Ioniq Namsskogan, which is quite far up there, then it will find it. Okay, now let's just enjoy the nice ride in Østerdal. Alright, as usual, I'm gonna hop out with Svingen. Now I will jump over here out on the motorway a bit. I have a bunch of cars behind me. Stack them up. I actually let some of them pass, but let's see then. How good of a job did I do? Okay, just get over here first. How many cars? 1, 2, 3. None of these guys over to, well, the hammers on 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's it, only 7. Okay, all good. Now we're gonna pee over here, but before that, status check. 138 watt-hour per kilometer. Wow! I switch over to dynamic now. It claims almost 150 kilometers more. So that's more than 600 kilometers. Whoa! Okay, the trip ain't over yet until it's completely over. Okay, it's still 24 degrees Celsius outside, but I want to now turn off AC. I've been running AC for a while, but you see, this is kind of silly. When you turn off AC and then you turn down the temperature, then AC comes on again because the temperature. Then I have to turn off again. All the other cars I tried, as soon as you turn off AC, it stays off, of course. So now we are only fans. We are done, DON. We drove 612.2 kilometers, but remember that this car underreports distance by 1.2%. And we now have 1% and 5 kilometers. And I switched to the VLTP because then I get higher precision, because it means that we should be at 1%, not 1.2 or 1.5%. So based on all this, I calculated that we can go 625 kilometers. Wow, awesome. But now I'm at the V3 supercharger. I'm gonna test some charging here on 400 volts. How slow will it be? And yeah, I have to park like this. I have to park in a weird position because the charge port is on the right side with the wrong side. Should have been left side with the right side. Oh yeah, now we're getting 29.3 kilowatt. Wait, do I have a kaput stall? Okay, let's move. Okay, I move stall. I'm still getting 28 kilowatt. You know what? I think I know why. It works as design, you know. It is within specification because it's a Chinese car, and as long as you go deep with a Chinese car with 2%, it will slow poke now and charge slow until, I don't know, we'll see. But this happened before with another or several other Chinese cars. I wonder, it was BYD, was it also Xpeng? Yeah, we'll see. We'll charge enough a little bit and see how long it takes before it ramps up. Oh yeah, now we're getting 92 kilowatt, a whopping 92 kilowatt at 5%. But I can see here on the app that it took around 4.5 minutes before we got that speed. So, well. And then I don't know what's up with this, but over here we don't see how many percent state of charge we have. It's not consistent because the state of charge was here when we were driving, but we have a completely different screen now, and they don't try to keep stuff consistent. It's like a completely different app we are displaying now here. And also here we don't see state of charge either, but we see it there. And in the app we also don't see state of charge. We see this bar only that grows eventually. We click here, we just, you want to start charging? No. So why not show state of charge in percent? Wait, I noticed something else here. Here it says estimated time remaining, enter range value. In this screen it says time remaining, range added. Why don't they use the same text on both screens? Maybe because this was done by one Chinese student group and this was done by another Chinese student group. All right, we're back home. Let's do a donation shout out. Julian tipped $50, some charging money. Dankeschön. And then Teslabjorn donated 15 euros. Thanks for the good test. Have a good trip. The other stuff here is from another live stream. All right, so thank you very much. 625 kilometers. How good is that? It was better than Tesla Model Y. And it was better than even the new Skoda Enyaq. Okay, they had lower consumption, but simply because this car has a bigger battery, it actually makes a difference. But also measured only 86.6 kilowatt hour. According to EV database, it's supposed to be 87.5, but we have roughly 0.9 kilowatt hour loss, which makes sense. So yeah, there you guys have it. So actually the Xpeng G6 here is the Chinese car with the best range that I've tested so far. Yeah, the other Chinese cars, they just tend to be big and thirsty, or I haven't tried them in a Sunday drive again. So maybe I should try it eventually with some of the other Chinese cars. But now you guys have to be aware, the Chinese are coming. They are getting more and more efficient, faster, better charging. So I should summarize, how was the G6 in this drive? It was comfortable, quieter than the Model 3 Highland even. But the auto steer, man. The auto steer, especially if you have LCC activated, I didn't catch it. It happened so many times. It was slowing down in the curve. Fortunately, there will be an update coming, I don't know, maybe in a couple of months, that will fix this or at least improve it and make it a lot better. But as it is now, at least I couldn't live with it, but you guys could probably. So, and this time I was even not hammering it. I was driving under the speed limit and it still slowed down a lot in many curves. But no big deal, you can drive manually and then no problem. So overall, how is this G6 compared to the Model Y in other terms or overall? I think it's actually pretty good. If I would give it total score, the G6 will get roughly the same total score as the Model Y. So then it just boils down to which style do you like the most? Do you like Elon Musk more, or do you like the Chinese people more? Or do you prefer a good app, or do you want more comfort? You know, space-wise, they're quite similar. And then also, of course, price is important. In Thailand, for example, Model Y is a lot more expensive than G6. In Norway, it's roughly the same. In other countries, it might be different. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.